anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Grimstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Buckeyes offense trots out there to open this game. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He brings him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Second down play coming up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. So Michigan's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrant. vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. The Wolverines with first and 10 here. And the tailback's got it again. But for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think
he's in the clear. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Jackson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, And then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. That's reeled in. It's Marsh. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Marsh. Touchdown, Michigan. A great catch and run for 6. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Ball handed off. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. You've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Off the play fake on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Catch made on the out route. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
The key on the third down between quarterback and wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. First down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
What a catch! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offense. Got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Oh, he makes the catch.
The 1st down pass, complete to the wideout. Gain of 21.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Extra point makes it 35-14.
That makes the score Michigan 35, Ohio State 14.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Jackson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a man. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's caught. It's Morgan. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. QB tries it again here on second and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. That's the spin move. Has the first down and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
First down and 10. Here comes a handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Sayan. The pocket breaking down. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third down and long, the defense you think is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go?
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incompletion makes it second down. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's looking deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here's the second down play. They'll hand it off. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Defense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 now.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Wolverines! They are pouring it on now. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And they'll use the ground game here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Powering through a tackle. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Finds his man. It's Graham. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. He'll hand it off. He's got room to run. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
29.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First offense setting up for a second down play. Using his legs, it's Marshall. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bought some time, now lets it go. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, at least they're starting this drive off with some positive yards. They need to be able to put this ball in the end zone, get a two-point conversion, get the ball back, and then get another touchdown and another two-point conversion. So you're still within a couple possessions. You need to get the ball down the field, and they got to go in a hurry.
The completion makes it second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Running back with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Tate.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
To the air, it's Sayin. Pass rush closing in.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Grinding away on the ground. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use, but at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff in a single back formation. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today.
Oh, that is a killer right here for this defense. They did a great job, had everything accounted for except one thing, the quarterback. And it's a great job by this quarterback recognizing that when things are breaking down, get out of the pocket and take it himself. First down and keep that clock moving.
And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 3rd down. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. The back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To throw, it's Sayin. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Smith. To the 45. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries to get it to the running back. The sure hands. It's Jackson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw again. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First down for the offense.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. The Wolverines move into the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's McCulley. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Michigan. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0:00. That's it, game over. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.